There are probably 1,000 ways of arranging your music in Sam Broadcaster, but I will show you how I did it, and maybe that's well, an idea for you to do it as well. I like to have my music sorted by the beat, so the slow with the slow and the faster with the faster ones. I did that in my Explorer. I put all my music like this alphabetically, and every letter of the alphabet has 4 beat tempos. So these are the slow ones, and these are the faster ones, and these are the very upbeat songs like The Doors and Touch Me. And now I want it the same way in Sam, because I think that is very easy. I don't need it to have it all alphabetically, but well, I will show you. When you go to the playlist window, and I'll make that a bit bigger to show you, you can see you have playlists and you have the content. The content has music, sound, jingles, etc. When you open the music, I have made myself a folder named Tracks. Well, I will show you an example one. I'll right click on music, I say new, or I hit insert, and I give this a name. I give this a name Test. Okay. In Test I can make another folder, and I will do so. I will make there a new folder called Test Plus, and I will have one that's called Test Plus Plus, and one that is called Test Plus Plus Plus. See? Now if I hit that folder, you see here the tracks are empty. There are no tracks in. Now I want to have the tracks from my Explorer window, the slow ones. I'd like to have the slow ones here, so I select them all and I just drag them to that new folder. I can do the same with the tracks called E, the slow ones, of course, because I put them all together, and I do it with the F's as well, all the slow ones. Control A and hopper, there they are. Now I've got all these, and they are, well, all mixed up. All, you see here, the D, the E, the F. Now I can right click it and say sort by artist. There we go. Now I've got all the D's on top, followed by the E's, and then the F's. So I will have all slow songs I have from all artists together in one folder. I can do the same with the double plus. I'll get back to my there. I get to the double plus, I say Control A, I say drag it, I say on the E's Control A and drag it, and I do it the same on the F, Control A and drag it, and again I say sort by artist. Now this is a way that I think it's easy, because when I'm playing slow music and I want another slow song, I don't have to think, well, how slow was this, but I just can find it and say, okay, this one I want to play. This is the way of having all your music in. It's the content. Now you can make playlists, and I'll make a playlist called Test, a new playlist, and a Test playlist. There we are. Now we can do it on 2 different ways. We can go to the Test Plus, have this up, and drag in the files I want in the test playlist, like this. If I hit the test playlist, I see them here. Well, that's not the most easy way to do it, because you have to switch between those 2 folders. No, I do it like this, and I use the queue window. I use the queue window when I prepare my playlist for today's show. I'll do it like this. I say, well, I want Eric Clapton, Tears Are in Heaven, and the next one is, well, I want Albatross to play, and I want Freshly Ground to play, and well, I want a bit faster song like David Bowie, After All, and I like to hear Donny Osmond and Puppy Love, and I like to hear Candle in the Wind by Elton John. Now I've got several songs lined up, but I don't want them in alphabetically order, so what I do is I shuffle them, and shuffle is Ctrl R, or just hit right click and do shuffle. Now they are shuffled, and these ones I want to save in my playlist called Test Playlist. So I go back to my test playlist, I select them all, I say Ctrl A, and I drag them to my test playlist. So if I've got my test playlist here, there they are, and I can, again, if this one is empty, let me make this empty, I do Ctrl A and I delete it. I can go from the tracks that is in test playlist, I select them all, and I drag them to the queue file, to the queue window, and now they will play in this order. That works for me very easy. Sometimes you get a special request and you want to know if you have it. Well, hit the search button and you can search for well, someone said, do you have anything from Queen? Yes, of course I've got anything from Queen. I type in Queen in the search string, and here is all that I have from Queen. And I say, well, they asked for the Killer Queen. Okay, the Killer Queen. I go to the Killer Queen and I drag it and put it on top. If I will exit this one. If I want it not on top, I can drag it to another place, like after Donny Osmond, Puppy Love. So you can always drag the files in the order you want them to have them played. Now what is this? Those numbers here, you can see the approximately time that it will start playing from now. I mean, it's just has been noon here. So if I start playing this after the deck A is empty, it will start at 12:11. Well, it's not. Can be useful to know that when someone asks, well, do I have to wait very long for my next special request? Now, how can I play it? I can, if I want to play it right now, and I have something in this deck, the deck is not empty, just pick it up and drag it to the deck, and there it is, and you can start playing it. Automatically, if this one has finished, David Bowie will go to the next deck and takes over. This is a way of putting your music into SAM.